being located on a hill surrounded by three seas made it almost impossible to be conquered. Indeed, Hajj had the quality of being an unparalleled harbor, sheltering Navy fleets. Today, Istanbul is a huge metropolis connecting continents, cultures, and religions, and being home to 15 million people, and one of the greatest business and cultural centers of the region. Located in the center of the old world, has a history of over 2,500 years, and ever since its establishment on this strategic junction of lands and seas, the city has been a crucial trade center. Also is situated on peninsula flanked on three sides by the Sea of Marmara, the Bosphorus, and the Golden Horn. It has been the capital of three great empires, the Roman, Byzantine, and Ottoman empires, and for more than 1600 years, over 120 emperors and sultans ruled the world from here. No other city in the world can claim such a distinction. Well, that was another good one, coming from Sanusi Isa Dankaba, from the Account Department, Federal Medical Center, Keffi, Nasarawa State of Nigeria. The next one I have before me is titled Istanbul, One City, Two Continents. What comes into your mind when you think about Istanbul? Well, if you have ever visited it, a pleasant, although melancholic picture will definitely come into your mind. Ships unceasingly passing through the Bosphorus, always accompanied by playful, naughty seagulls. The sun setting behind the minarets gives the city a sweet orange color. The smell of nargile, traditional Turkish coffee, and mouth-watering kebabs is blended with the gentle, wet breeze coming from the Black Sea. The voice of muezzin, taken away by the wind, is the background soundtrack of the nonetheless noisy city. This incomparable blend is found only here. The picture turns gray and melancholic like an aura picture when the sun is lost from sight. Less people walk in the streets, only the buildings stand there day and night, undeniable witnesses of a never-ending city life. There are so many things to see and do in Istanbul that even 1,000+1 nights would not be enough for someone to get enough of it. In this twofold city, huge skyscrapers stand side by side with traditional tea houses. Impressive mosques lie next to historical churches. The modern coexists with the traditional and the past with the future. There is no clash of cultures in here. Europe meets Asia in peace, a unique synthesis of cultures. It's no wonder why Istanbul has been the capital of so many glorious empires. Ancient Greeks, Romans, Byzantines, and Ottomans have all settled here. Elements of this mosaic of cultures are still distinct in the city, thus making it a real cultural pearl of the world. One thing has not changed throughout the centuries: Istanbul's magnificent beauty. Princes and bohemians, artists and scientists, lovers and haters have all been mesmerized by its beauty. A beauty that springs from its deeply inspirational history, the mythical air of mystery it conveys, as well as its kind, hospitable people. Words are never enough to describe this full of surprises city, this feast of sensations. So, if you have never visited Istanbul, well, then you should. This wonderful essay is coming from Chrysula Constantinou. Next and last one I have before me is coming from Bezazel Ferhan. If in a dream that I take my pen and I approach my heart, write the soft and loud voice of these letters and words, trying to look beautiful expressions and beautiful letters to write you this letter. DQNS Esquire, only rediscovered it. Can you fit and healthy? And here I am trying to send you my contribution in your current compositions. In Esquire, my answer will be well chosen and like that I can then earn you a nice gift. I'm proud to send you my essay to TRT. Istanbul, the floating beauty between Europe and Asia. Istanbul was the center of the old world and is today the cultural heart of Turkey and the world. The time named it Byzantine, Constantinople and Istanbul. Now proudly I name it the city of the floating beauty. History loved it since the antiquity and made it the capital of Roman, Byzantine and Ottoman civilizations. With excellence, it's the mother of the history with a wealth of old and new monuments, where each monument tells the story of Constantine the Great and Mehmed II. Istanbul, a city decorated with a breathtaking beauty with a special characters in architecture, the sea goes through its heart to make it queen of the seas. It's the city of the Sultan Ahmed Mosque and the Hagia Sophia, the city of the Bosphorus Bridge and the Golden Horn, the city of Topkapı and the Yıldız Palaces. Istanbul is a pure mixture of East and West. It shines like a whole world of colors and lights. It's the kiss of the God on the face of this earth. Istanbul's strategic geographical position makes it the joining point between Oriental and Occidental worlds, the vital link and the gateway to Western and Eastern civilizations. It's the jewel of Asia and the pearl of Europe. Istanbul creates vibrant beauty and stirs emotions deep in all the hearts, through all the ages, as your heart balances day and night between East and West. Istanbul, the city of freedom, where the muezzins and churches bells sing out together for love and peace. I love it because it's the city of lovers. I swore to visit you one day because with all the poetry of his verse and with all the words of my tongue, I will be never able to express my great love to you. Well, that was another good one. The English was not so good, but I should say I like it. And it's coming from Algeria, and the sender is Bezaz El Farhad Ben Rabah. Well, I want to thank all of our listeners who have sent entries to our essay contest. I think the winners will be announced very soon on our website and our radio broadcasts. Well, that brings us to the end of another Letterbox program. Omar will be back within 2 weeks' time. Until then, take care and goodbye.
Letterbox program.
TRT, the Voice of Turkey, is now podcasting. You can view the archive at www.trt.net.tr. This is the Voice of Turkey.
TRT Türkiye'nin
Sesi Radyosu.
Bu yer Türkiye'nin Sesi Radyosu. Der ist die Stimme des Türkei.
Juflet Slaviye Turkiyesi.
هنا صوت تركيا.